Aggressive focus. Nice. Mechanical computing. Nice. Radio... Hang on. Everything's kicking off all at once. So this will be some good stuff going down here. Production cost reduction for trucks. Research bonus for mechanized models. Research bonus for light and medium tank models. Could we get that before we got that medium tank? That might be useful. I don't feel like we can rush down there, though. There's all sorts of cool stuff here. Oh, this is a good one. Research bonus for industry. I think that might be the one that we should probably go for next. While we're waiting. Yeah, let's get that right now. 3 research bonuses for industry. I'll definitely take that one. And there's a few of these to get up, wasn't there? So, we are in 37. Let's definitely get these clicked off now. We'll go for construction. There you go. Just overwriting some of the penalties. More free factories. At the moment, we don't have much in the way of good aircraft. Let's put them into guns production and try and get our troops on the board. We have a slight supply issue down here. This is always a problem down here, actually. What I should do... We've got the basic mortar. Excellent. Oh, excellent. This is allow us to do the industry one as well. So, this army here. Let's just put you guys onto that. It's going to use more trucks and trains. But... does that help? United Kingdom concedes to trade unions. Communism. That's not good. This is always going to be a problem unless I build a depot. But building a depot is a humongous use of resources. Can I just improve it with trains? I don't think I can either. Sadly. It's just a bad area. And we are going to be fighting there, so I'm actually going to build a depot right on the front line. And let's bring the trains up, shall we? Actually, do I need to bring rail up from there? I don't need to bring rail from there. We're fine. I'll just put a point in that. Cool, so we've got that one. We could go for base stability, or we could go for modifying that inefficient economy by getting the factory and dockyard output up. We can't do anything. When can we do this one, by the way? Sorry, going the wrong way. Have I? I haven't. France? Where are you? This one. I need to wait until 7th October 37. So we've got 6 months to go. Yes, let's start improving the economy. Although stability is something we need to keep an eye on. So this one, I'm going to keep doing this. This costs us stability, but it increases our support, which we kind of need to do. There's no other great way of doing it. We have a nice big chunk there. Fascism is just doing fascism things. United States says it's going to be... Wait, that was doing interventionist policies? Okay. That's curious. We'll have to see what the US plans on doing. Let's get that going. The Hindenburg disaster. Those things should never have got off the ground in the first place. It'll never work. A big airship full of flammable gas. I wonder what the US is going to do in this playthrough.
Attention.
More of those. Okay, so now we're starting to fill up. Let's get some training going.
Attention.
All our garrisons can fully train up.
Pareil.
We need to think about resources. Amelia Earhart disappears. Oh, we've got... Oh, yes, I spent the points, didn't I? I spent the points for the guy. So what I would like... We do need a chief of the army. We're going to go for Maurice Gamelin. We're going to get him in. Improved machine tools. Oh, cool. Okay, I think we're going to go straight in for these. And suffer a huge... Well, not a huge penalty. But we're going to try and get the advantage of that early research on there. Again, trying to get our economy up. Economic devolution. Promote entrepreneurship, which grants military factory construction speed. Again, that sounds really good. What does the Freedom Front do? No, we don't want that. Good God, we don't want that. Changing popularity of fascism? We're not doing that. What does this actually do? Just stability. I can afford not to do the stability just for the moment. I'm not going to go into Spain. That's risky. Is there anything over here There's infrastructure. This stuff is really good, by the way. It just takes quite a lot of effort to develop. There's more over there. That gets rid of some consumer goods factories at a cost of stability. I'm going to have to decide where we go with this, but we'll go for this one. It's a nice little bonus. We can modify the officer corps. We can. I'm not going to just yet, but we can. Spain seems to be doing well here. Democratic Spain. Good luck to them. They can do it without my help. I don't want to draw the ire of the Spanish communists, which might support the French communists into rising up. We're staying out of it. Okay, that's curious. Yeah, we knew that was coming, but I want to see how that works. Germany... Oh, wait, what? Wait a minute. The German Empire has lifted the exile of Wilhelm II and has now approached the Netherlands for the return of the old Kaiser. It seems that despite numerous extradition appeals to the Dutch government to hold him accountable for starting the Great War, the warmonger will return to take the reins of the German Empire. I am not going to war with Germany just yet. We will issue a diplomatic objection. He's back. We should have pushed the Dutch harder for his extradition. The German Empire. Well, I mean, we're gearing up for a French Empire versus German Empire fight. If we're going to re-fight World War One, we might re-fight World War One. Right, let's get construction going. What's that? Ask for docking rights from nationalist Spain. Decline. You can go to hell.
Attention.
Okay, so we're building our forces protecting the French coast. That's all good. Oh, we've got civvy factories. Nice. Right, what we're going to do, I don't really know what's going to happen with Italy. We're going to put a line of forts. It's nice that that's going. This is going to be reasonably quick to do. Up to level 3, forts are very quick to build. Beyond that, they get progressively slower. But this is just going to give us a nice bit of protection on this front, as we don't have a huge amount of force in there yet. And we're going to not entirely extend the Maginot Line. I know some of you watching this thinking this is unnecessary. We're not going to build a full Maginot Line, but I like to have some sort of protection just to slow us up. Because, well, looking at what's happening in Germany, we don't really know what's going to happen elsewhere, do we? What I will do is I'm going to start spending some of these points. Oh, we can get rid of this now. Excellent. We've got no confusion there. Edit that. Let's put in some artillery. Some big artillery. That's what we want. Can I put 2 lots in? I don't have the points, actually, so that's fine. We'll do that later. China declared war on Shaanxi. So China's going after the warlords. Unlocks military traits. Let's have a little look. In infantry equipment, basically I think we can just go... we can go down all of these. And then let's get these all picked up. Because we want everything eventually. What's this give us? Soft attack. No, we don't want a loss in soft attack. We want that one. This would be breakthrough at production cost. Or breakthrough 2% or breakthrough 6%. Yep, we're going to equip them with higher, more expensive items that are considerably better. Piercing and hard attack versus soft attack and breakthrough. We'll go for that one. Brilliant. We can lock that away and forget about it forevermore. I think that's the best way to deal with those military-industrial organisations. Otherwise, they are a pain to constantly, look after. Now we have population's not great. Recruitable population. Portugal declared war. Okay. Portugal's got a civil war going. Very interesting. So we need something relatively quick here. Stimulate the dynamic market. Industrial research speed goes up. Production... Oh, actually, that's actually very, very nice. As much as I want military things, that is actually very, 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 very nice. There's nothing that's quick. Go on, I'll take the industry. I'll take the industry on this. Oh, we can put our chief of the army in now. So we are definitely going for army maneuver specialist. Oh, I would like that. However, we're going for the army offense. 10% division attack. We're lining up to be aggressive.
Gardez vos
We
rangs.
like a bit of aggression around here. Concentrated industry. Let's jump straight into the next one. Speed that up. Excellent. France is coming along nicely, folks. What do you think? Who are we going to go for first? I think that decision will be forced upon us because I have a feeling that Germany's going to cause some trouble.
Attention.
And we're going to need to start thinking about... Actually, how many soldiers do you need? They've got enough. So the main French garrison is fine for now. We're going to have to start thinking about training our navy. Let's just slow this down a bit so we can take a look at this. Yeah, that's kicking... Oh, Carlin, Spain's come out. Our run as Carlin, Spain was good fun. I did enjoy that. Carlis, Spain was annexed. They didn't last very long, did they? So our fuel situation is something that we're going to have to definitely look at. That's going to be a pretty big problem for us. Can we get all my destroyers? There's a lot of destroyers here. Is that all? Hang on, that can't be all. Just a minute. Let's just click that and then that. Let's add all destroyers. Put in there. 56. Okay, that's a decent amount. We are going to need these to defend our waterways. United Kingdom revisits colonial policy. They've got insane. That's so true. Right, let's go. All of you. The Barask class. Can we upgrade these? Is it really worth it? Escort fleet. Let's do that. 22 days. That's not too bad, so we'll do that. These ones. We'll get them up. We'll definitely get them up. And... Okay. And there's always those to do, isn't there? And that one. So that's going to upgrade our... Whoops. Our aging destroyer fleet. And then I don't need to worry about creating anything new just yet. So that'll give us something to play with. It gives us time to get some good research done. And then we start building some proper ships. Meanwhile, what's left? 6. Destroyer commander. There was a good guy for this job. Was it you? It was not you. Was it... Was it you? A destroyer leader. I'll give him destroyer leader. We'll put him in there. A fly swatter. A hunter killer. Submarine attack and detection. That's what we want. That's the guy I wanted in charge of this. There'll be a lot of those early destroyers are actually not suitable for this job of destroying submarines because they won't have depth charges on. But we can worry about that later. I can maybe just assign them back to the main fleet, which is going to be this big one up here. You know, you know how we do this by now. Big battle fleet. Oh, we've got a submarine there? Let's put him in the subs. I can't train all the ships at once because my fuel reserves will go berserk. Let's put a good admiral in there. And... Oh, he's a cruiser captain. Actually, who's the other chap then? Naval lineage. That sounds like the guy to put in there with absolutely nothing to go in whatsoever. Regrets will be made, I'm sure. Right, so where are we at? What do we have to think about? We do need to think about recruiting more soldiers. We have a moderate shortage of artillery at the moment. So we're building these. That's catching up nicely. We're going to need more of this. And we need a stock of that building up, so that's okay. Stimulate the dynamic market. Excellent. Repeal the law of exile. Here we go. Political power. This will remove the disjointed government, which has a huge effect on stability and daily political power. This is exactly what we need right here. The disjointed government for this is awful. Where is it? Where is it? I can't even find it. Where the hell is it? There it is. So yeah, we're losing... At the moment, we're losing 10% stability. Surrender limit, which doesn't affect us at peace, thankfully. But daily political power cost, that does. So we're going to get a shot of all of that in 70 days.
Attention.
It's going to be fantastic. We're going to go into that garrison, which I think... Yeah, they need some more divisions. That's okay. Carry on training. There'll be some more coming through.
Attention.
And they're trained up, so that's good. Good. So far, so good. It looks like the right side is going to win the Spanish Civil War. We've repealed the law of exile. We're going to proclaim the Third Empire. Let's do it. Let's do it. We have a load of political power now. This is excellent. We could put in a Chief of the Air Force, Chief of the Navy, an all-weather specialist. Do any of these get air experience gain? The Air Reformer does. That might be useful. Can we change any of this? We can go to early mobilization. If I wait on, then we might be able to make a bigger jump. We have the points, though. Screw it, I'm going to put the points in. Let's do it. We'll worry about these later. The air experience is not something that I'm totally worried about at the moment. Miklos Horthy appeals for diplomatic support. The Hungarian government is currently attempting to alter the Treaty of Trianon to allow Hungary to begin rebuilding her military. I don't know about this. They never seem to... They must not be permitted to rearm. No. The only one who should be permitted to rearm is me. In my opinion. I can be the only one that's trusted to look after the world, I think. Don't you agree, folks? I think I'm a good guardian of the natural state of order of the world when I play this game. Advanced machine tools. Nice. So our industry is kicking off. We're in 38. That's all good so far. This could be useful. This could be useful. Oh, we're in 38. Let's get the armor. Let's get the most basic infantry of tanks. Fast tanks designer. Medium tank designer. That's the one we want. Medium tank designer. Definitely. And with that... Hang on. What's happened here? Turkey presses the Hatay issue, or Hatay issue. Turkish name has written a strongly worded letter demanding that the Turkish population of the Syrian state of Hatay be permitted to their democratic fight to a referendum. Sorry, that actually might be a Hungarian name. I don't know. So that the people of Hatay can decide whether they want to join Turkey or remain part of... Oh, it's Syria. It might be a Syrian name then. Just don't listen to me. I know nothing. I'm just an ignorant farm boy brought up in the north of England. Our colonial police have uncovered unlawful activity on the Turkish border, with Turkish nationals crossing into the country and causing a ruckus in the Hatay province. It's clear that Turkey plans to skew the referendum result to ensure a Turkish victory, but having Turkey endeared to us would surely be preferable than the alternative. Who can say how far Fevzi Kakmak will go to ensure that Hatay is integrated? We shall allow... Let's have a look at this. Where is this? Where are they talking about? They're talking about this. Which is probably just the first step. It shall remain part of Syria no matter what the Turkish desire. Screw them. We don't give anything away free. What would Napoleon have said? So we've got our basic forts. I think we will knock up a fuel silo. Maybe two, in fact. And then from there, let's have this ticking on. And then from there, what do we need to do next? I think we're at the state of just... Maybe some more industry would be good. What about infrastructure? Is there anything... What are we kind of short of? We have a good supply of aluminium. We have a great supply of aluminium, in fact. This is excellent. Aluminium and steel should be good for all our needs here. What about tungsten for artillery? I see no tungsten. We're going to have to get that from overseas somewhere. Okay, interesting. I would say probably military factories then. Actually, I'm going to go for a mix. We're going to go for a mix. We'll get some more civvies out and some more militaries. We'll do that and see how we're looking. So, Spain has won the war. Spain's looking great. Well, it's about to win the war in Barcelona. So, that's looking so far so good. Low manpower. Are we... Oh, I think we're at a state where we weren't actually recruiting anyone new, were we? Right, give me... This is going to hit my manpower hard. We're going to have to do something about that pretty quick. But anyway, we've got a load of divisions of infantry coming into training. So, we're going to work on those. Yeah, there's quite a lot of things we need to actually do, but we are in the process of figuring it all out.
Gardez vos rangs.
I'm just thinking. For the time being, we'll just put all these in one garrison thing, and we're going to put one
Gardez vos rangs.
field marshal in charge of this. Oh, wait, no, we've got a field marshal in charge already. Excellent. They can all get the benefit. Construction 3. We've got some experience going up. That's good. That's good. Let's tick that on. All right, I think we need to increase our infantry power. I'm suspecting problems coming at some point in the near future. Let's also get, I think, Chief of the Air Force. Air superiority is good, but it's low experience gain. I don't think that's a problem, actually. Yeah, I don't think that's a problem. And he's cheap. Oh, he's got more command point cost. So I'll go for this expert air reformer. It's more pain for political power, but I think it's the right thing to do. The little benefits that we get, they're not that great. But the air experience is good. Especially as we have to get all the, what do you call it? These things. I can't remember the name. I can't remember the name, but we need to get all of those. Doctrine, that's it. Stalinist victory in the Spanish Civil War. So, what do they think of France? Yeah. Could be a problem. Could be a problem. Give me 16 of these guys. Perfect. And they're to form up down there. And they will form an army. Proclaim the Third Empire. The Bonapartists may be considered the outsiders in the struggle for the throne, but they carry with them the dream of a time when all of Europe bowed to the Emperor of the French. Excellent. We're not going to immediately go into war with Britain and Belgium and the Netherlands. I think that would be foolish. We need to have a little bit of a just stand back and see what the hell is going on and get some other things done. So what are we looking at? There's nothing we can do around here at the moment. We don't want to ever protect the rights of man. That would be a terrible thing. Although if I do that... Oh, no, that one's all right. It's a freedom front we don't want to do. That's the fascism one, isn't it? So this is just stability. And these are actually quite good. Right, excellent. We might do that one. Oh, I need army reform as well because we have a problem with that. Oh god, I'm gonna fire down here. I'm gonna fire down here and get that. That should tie in with us actually. Swaraj movement makes gains in provincial elections. Is this India? Nothing to do with us either way. Although France did have at one point some. We still have, in fact, some land in India. Do I want to apply someone to that?
Gardez vos rangs.
I mean, you guys... Do you know, why not? Why not? Yeah, that's going to upset things a bit, but actually all you want to do is just protect the ports, so... I'm going to add that in as well. That's our Far East army. Do we have anything... I think France does have land out here. Napoleon VI claims the throne of France. This is it. In a ceremony in Paris, Napoleon VI has officially been proclaimed Emperor of the French. His rise is widely considered a direct result of the inability of the Third Republic to provide political stability in an environment that was increasingly defined by violent clashes between those on the extreme ends of the political spectrum. He now faces the difficult task of rebuilding and reuniting a deeply divided country, with many observers pointing to the role of the far-right leagues played in his ascent to power as a sign that the Emperor of the French is, in fact, merely a ruler by the grace of the right-wing mob. Yeah, well, we're not going to tolerate that, so... do we even care about holding on to these? I'm going to click on it because I think we should. It might be nice to have some naval bases out there. Is that it? Actually, France has quite a lot of locations out here, doesn't it? That's American, right? Oh, wait, am I clicking on American land? I don't actually know. Yes, United States. I thought that didn't look right. We don't need to be helping them out. Not yet. United States or France? I don't know, actually. French Empire. It's us. It is us. Right, excellent. Okay. Okay, so things are moving on. I want that for the destroyers. And I need to do some destroyer research pretty quick as well. Let's get going with this. Now the game's going to start heating up and kicking off. It's going to get interesting pretty quickly. And we just need men. More men and still more men. Any decisions? We could do this one. I need to try and get this up, but we don't have a huge option here. We could... Well, what's the press censorship, actually? So this is a nice one. It's expensive. It gets support for everyone else down without us taking huge hits to stability. We could give sanctuary to Italian scientists, which might not be a terrible idea. Anti-communist raids. It's the base stability I don't like the look of. Though we do get some back. Screw it. Let's do that. The Battle of Maneuver. Which gives us technology, mobile warfare doctrine cost, which is quite good. This is nice. This is going to do... The truck's going to be cheaper to build. We're just going to power down there. Right, let's have a little look at our options here. The Soviet Union declared war on the Soviet Union. We all knew that was coming. We honestly all knew that was coming. Soviet Civil War. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. What have we got here then? Theatre training. Political loyalty. Party. The dawn of the Soviet bloc. Thank you. Inventive leadership. Which would be nice. Bold attack. Party political stability modifier is increased. New officers begin with political connected or media personality traits. I'm going to put that in. We're going to try that. Professional officer corps. Land doctrine cost is reduced. Proper heritage. Cavalry attack. I don't know about that. Tip of the spear. This is our special forces. That's nice actually. Accomplished heritage. Grant medal cost is reduced. Field officer division penalty is reduced. Quick improvisation. That would be a Napoleon thing. He appreciated his marshal's ability to improvise. Not all of them were able to do that very well. That daily command power gain and commander ability costs, but planning speed. I'm going to go with that just for the sort of the roleplay value of this, and then we need a bit more points for that one.
Pareil.
Nice, we have a new army building up down here. Let's put this in, and we'll put them into this force.
Attention.
And let's colour it yellow so we can see where it is.
Gardez vos rangs.
Nice, everyone's forming this nice and rapidly. Let's go on there. You're going to need
Gardez vos rangs.
a new commander. Show field commanders. Can we promote someone? It would cost some command. That's okay. We get that back. Yep. So we've got a new guy coming in. He is a media personality. I don't know that that's necessarily great.
Gardez vos rangs.
But anyway, we chose it. We've gone with it. We're going to run with it.
Attention.
Nice.
Attention.
Off you go. So we just don't know what's going to come across that border down there. Do I want to build forts across the Pyrenees? Probably not. Improved infantry equipment. Okay, cool. We're getting that up nicely.
Attention.
Let's go and defend that front line against Germany, I think. This is the time to start training everyone, by the way. We do want to be in a position where we are fully trained going into whatever conflict is approaching. This is not my idea of a proper defensive army on the Italian front. It just isn't. But it is what it is, sadly. And these tank divisions, well, they are nothing. Absolutely nothing. All right, we're progressing on quite nicely. We don't have an awful lot of fuel. We don't have an awful lot of men. But we are going in the right direction. We have a tank. And we have radar. Okay, cool. We'll stop that. Before I build that tank, I kind of want to get this. Oh, should I go for... No, I'm not going to do the old Space Marine trick, I think, where you put something armoured into the infantry divisions. I'm not going to do that this playthrough. We're going to make proper tank divisions out of it. So we're going to get the armour researched. And when that's researched, we will start building something. Everything on medium tanks. That's going to be our focus. Do you know what? Let's do that. It comes both ready at the same time. And we should have what we need to do the tricks. Excellent. Excellent. How are things looking across the empire? Did Italy do anything here? Huh. Are they at war? Yep, they're at war, but... I mean, it's 2 years in, and Italy hasn't vanquished Ethiopia. But then... they've had a civil war as well. Huh. The game is looking to be an interesting one.